Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Alright. Like I always say, man, continue to hit me up on social media. Continue to check out the merchandise. Continue to do all those great things. And thank you guys so much, man. Sometimes I just like to say thank you guys ahead of time, man, before I even get into what I'm saying, because I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you guys' support for this channel, man. The channel is growing. I'm happy with it. I couldn't be more happier, and I just thank you guys. So I just want to get my thank yous out the way. All right, let's talk about it, man. The Dallas Cowboys are deciding to go back with Andy Dalton. Now, if you watch my previous video, I like Gilbert, Garrett Gilbert. I know the name Garrett ain't too fun around Cowboy land, but I was a fan of Gilbert, man. I like the way he played. I like his ability to get out the pocket, make some plays outside of the pocket. And I thought that, he had a good game. I mean, yeah, he missed a couple throws, but it was his first NFL start. I thought he handled himself very well. He stood in the pocket. The young man is poised. Now, I thought sometimes he stood in the pocket too long. It was like he didn't care if he got hit. He was just trying to get the ball out, and you got to admire that. Now, I also see the other side of this. And Dalton, he was a key free agent acquisition. He got experience. He got Pro Bowl. I think he made the Pro Bowl one time. And he definitely made the playoffs. I was not about to say Super Bowl. So I get it. And the offensive line is healthier. Not healthy, but it's healthier than it's been. So maybe this is an opportunity to see Andy Dalton with a full complement of threats minus and a decent offensive line. So I understand it. But I would like to see Gilbert play. I think and if Andy Dalton is struggling mightily early, I think he's going to get pulled. I understand but sometimes, at this point, see, the Cowboys are in a weird situation. Because their division is so bad. The division is so bad that they're not even out of it. They're not even out of it. So you look at it like, well, we got to put ourselves in a position and try to make a run for it. And you go, they really can. They really got a chance they still got a chance at winning that division, which is just completely sad. So I guess you're trying to err on the side of caution. So you say we're gonna put Andy Dalton in and get him going. Stephen Jones came out today, and I'm gonna talk about this later. Said that Dak is the guy. They're committed to him. Well, we've heard that before. But he came out and said that again. So unless I honestly think you got to keep. I would want to play Gilbert to make sure I got a solidified backup for next year. Because I think, or unless you're giving Andy Dalton the opportunity to audition for other teams, because he's on a 1-year deal, and I don't. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties there. But what I was saying is Andy Dalton's on a 1-year contract. So this is, unless he's willing to be a backup again, but I'm quite sure if he get an opportunity to start, he's going to take full advantage of that. And at this point, I mean, I got to be honest, it feels like this is the injury bug is biting Dallas so hard this year that it's pretty much impossible for them to really get any traction. Like for example, Stefan did what's the kid? Diggs go down. The cornerback, he goes down, and it's just like, it's like Woozy supposed to come back, but then Diggs go down. It's just not the year. All right, this is just not the year for the Cowboys. So I would definitely say that that I would let Gilbert let him play. Let the guy get out there. Let him play. Let's see what you got for your future, especially at the backup position. Let's find out if you got a viable backup, a young backup that can really, he can give you some inexpensive, while yet solid backup play, because I think that a lot of time when it comes to these backup quarterbacks, and the starting quarterback, you want them to kind of have some of the similar characteristics. And what I mean by that is Dak he's not the most mobile quarterback, but he can move around, he can make some plays with his legs. So is Gilbert. Gilbert can do that same thing, and he's not afraid to do that. When the drop off, when the difference between the two is so blatant, it calls you to have to change your whole offense. Andy Dalton, yeah, the name sounds good. Yeah, he's done what he's done in the past. But the style of play between him and Dak is so different that there's a drop off. Like, there's a change, right? Like, there's a inability to escape the pocket and make plays and stuff like that. Again, I do want to say that, yeah, Andy Dalton, I think that first game that he played, he really didn't, that offensive line, I think, was probably at its worst. So, you don't really feel like you got to see everything from him. So I would like to see Gilbert play, because, what do you have to lose? Let the guy play. Let's see what we got here. As far as the backup, because I got to be honest, I was impressed. I was really impressed. I thought he did pretty much the best he could do. Now, I'm not saying every throw was great. I'm not saying everything he done worked. But at the same time, I feel like he was making plays. He was hanging in the pocket. He was doing the little things that you wanted from a guy on his having his first start. I think only if he'd have had more time with the starting unit, and he probably came out look better in the next game. But Andy Dalton's the guy. I understand. I'm not totally against it, but would I have liked to see Gilbert play? Yeah. It's not really much. It's not really much that the Cowboys are really playing for right now. So yeah, man, I would like to see him play. But I understand it. I'm not totally upset about the decision, because I understand that you pay Andy Dalton all this money. He's the quote unquote guy. And he was brought in for this very reason, so why not get your money's worth? I get it. I get it. But I was kind of impressed with Gilbert. I gotta admit, I was kind of impressed. So with that being said, guys, again, I apologize for the little technical glitch there. But with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.